Bonjour, mes amours. If you've been to Paris, you know Paris is the city of fashion. Fashion is Paris. There is the autumn winter fashion show in Paris, and that's the place to be to know the next trends, to see all the shows. Everybody will be in town. It's the season of the season. Paris Fashion Week is good in February, but the one September, October is the best. All the people are in town, all the fashion shows, the greatest people. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot. People are dressing so well. I just love the ambience. It's just amazing. Let's be real, Paris autumn is where it's at. This season we layer with textures, with colors, with patterns, and everybody pulls out their favorite vintage finds. But here's the secret. You actually don't need to spend a fortune to look like an it girl, a cool girl, and you definitely don't need 20 new designer handbags. You just need confidence, creativity, and a wardrobe that screams yours. So today I'm taking you through my dream vintage inspired Parisian wardrobe for this autumn with all the trends that I think we're gonna see and where to find them inside Paris. Get your coffee, get cozy, grab a pen because you're going to want to thrift these items. The first thing I think that we're gonna see are the big colors. You know, the ones that you've seen at Ganni that you can buy, like the loose colors. I think we're gonna see this even more because it's kind of this, we're back in 2015, and in 2015 I remember that I had one. I put it underneath my sweaters, I would put it under shirts, I would put it over things, and it was like a detachable. So for example, I could wear this top but with a big collar to elevate a little bit more this preppy style, because Alexa Chung is gonna be the style icon of this video. I think her style we're gonna see on repeat. I think that we're gonna see the shorter ones that are until here and not the ones that are until here. I love these colors because you can buy a very basic sweater at Cezanne and then spice it up with this color. You can buy it in lace print. I think that one we're gonna see a lot. You can buy cotton, you can buy wool. You can basically do everything, and I think that's kind of the fun of this customizable outfit. So go to Vinted, search for Ganni color. You will find them for 15 or 20 euros. You can go to the flea market. I'm pretty sure you can find them there. And also I think you can find them actually at the vintage shops in Paris where there is the tie section for men. I'm pretty sure you can also find the color. I think this is gonna be a trend that you either like or hate, but since we're all kind of dressing the same again, we need this customizable, we need this being unique, and I think that's why we will see this color a lot. I think that we're wanting to be unique again, and this uniqueness can be done by showcasing what you really like. So for example, with the brooch, you can showcase the luxury brands you love. Like I like this Chanel logo, for example, but I also love the ones that have like this specific flower, or you can do some animals, you can do just pearls, glam. You can basically do everything with these brooches, and that's why I think we're gonna see them a lot. I also seen that there you can basically take a sweater and then tie it and then put a brooch on it, and I think that looks so chic, and it's just such a fun way to play with these brooches. You can put it on your blazer, you can put it here on the arm, you can put it completely full, you can choose big ones or small ones. There is such a huge variety in them. You can find them very easily on the flea market in Paris for like 5 or 10. You can also find the ones with a designer logo that I also really like at Good Joe. I know that they have an amazing selection for those brooches. I think at Le Archive they probably also have a couple of them. I have one on my blazer. I really like it. I also get lots of compliments, and I feel that it's a bit more me, if that makes sense. Like I love pearls. I love to collect the ones with the pearls, but I have to say that I have not been super creative with it the past year. So I think this autumn I'm gonna be way more creative with it. I've also seen that people have the blazer and they put it to close it. I think that's really cool, but I'm a little bit scared that if you move or you open that you kind of tear the fabric. Also, the brooch doesn't need to be just on the blazer or on the coat. You can put it on your hat, on your scarves, you can put it on your bag marais, maybe even on your back. I think that's gonna be really fun. Instead of having this lovely bow on your back, we will put brooches on the back. You know, when you have the handle to kind of change the size and then there's already a hole, I think we will put brooches on there. Mark my word, I think this is gonna be a trend. 10 years ago, I had lots of blazers that were a little bit more tight. They would show a little bit more the shape of the body, and then we collectively decided that's a no and that we will all have the oversized blazer, which I love. But I think we want to go back to have a waist. But we all have this oversized blazer, so what you can do, option one, buy a new one with more stitch in the waist, which will look amazing, of course. Or option two, you will actually wear the blazers you already have for 10 years in your closet. You just use a big ass belt, you put it on the waist, and then it will also look amazing. Spending money or being smart with what you already have. Anyway, I like to put a big blazer, the ones that are oversized that I found at the men's section in the vintage store that I maybe bought for 5 or 10 euros. And then I have a big belt from when I was 10. I do it to stitch my waist. In this way, it looks like I have a bigger shoulder, a smaller waist, and then we go a little bit more flowy on the outs. And I think that will look really cool. And I think that's what we will see. And since we're all in this kind of economic crisis, I think less people will actually buy new blazers and that they will just see how to make those blazers a bit more fitted in a creative way with either a belt or a scarf. So where can you buy and find these belts? There are many flea markets in Paris where you can find them. I also think you can find them at the Free Star if they're going from the street from Châtelet to the Marais. There's like 3 next to each other. I've seen a lot of belts there, so I think you should check them out. Make sure that you actually choose for a leather one because it's more durable, it will stay longer. I've seen also a lot that are from plastic. It just doesn't look good. In my opinion, I haven't seen anything in plastic that looks good. Also, it will snap at one point. I also love the ones that are like woven or the braided ones. I think it's like very Chloe boho chic inspired, and I think that this boho chic style will come back as well. So I've basically seen 2 versions of this belt. You can have the oversized belt to create a waist. Also seen that you can have a cardigan with like a tiny belt, and then you have a long skirt, and I think that's also super chic. The next trend that I think we're gonna see a lot is suede. I think it's coming back even stronger in different variations, maybe more in a jacket or pants or skirts or boots. You can find a lot of suede jackets in the Free Star for not that expensive. I bought mine at Hippie Market. It was a bit expensive. This one is more fitted, and I wanted to have one without a stain, and I didn't want to go to the dry cleaner with it. I'm almost embarrassed to say this. So then last year, everybody was like, I need to have a suede jacket. And I was like, okay, I am an influencer. I need to showcase this style. Like, I am almost embarrassed to say this, okay? And I was like, okay, I need it. I will wear it a lot because I'm a blazer girly. I wear blazers all the time, but I just didn't touch it. It's still in plastic from the dry cleaner because I brought it to the dry cleaner in the end because it was smelling horribly like this vintage smell, and I just was not able to get it out. And I have not been wearing it at all. I don't really know why. Maybe because it was fitted and I was just not mentally ready because I gained a lot of weight this year. I am not very happy with the body I have at the moment. So I think maybe that's why I didn't wear it. But I really hope that this autumn I will go back to suede and that I will love the blazer, because otherwise I think I will sell it at my next pop-up. I think you can find it for way cheaper at the flea market or at the Free Star, or maybe even at like Bobby's or System Solaire. I'm pretty sure that System Solaire also has an amazing selection this autumn. You can also of course find it on Vinted, but I like to try my jackets because sometimes those jackets are very tight in the arms and I like to be able to move. So that's why I don't buy jackets secondhand online. But yeah, let me know where you're buying it because I would be curious. Maybe you have the golden tip, so let me know. If there is one outfit style I think we're gonna see a lot this autumn, it's this. This style I think will be completely back. You will wear corduroy pants with a more fitted checkered blazer with maybe a little scarf and a bag in your hand, and then Dr. Martens, but we'll get to that in a bit. I think this will be the outfit everybody will be wearing. It's a classic, it's easy. You most likely have these pieces in your home. It's even better if the pants is flared, because flare pants will be definitely back in style. It's also a Parisian classic. It's easy, it looks good, it looks elegant. You can also thrift it very easily. There are so many blazers at 3P store that I keep finding for 5 or 10 euros. I think that System Solaire will have an amazing selection regarding coats and jackets and bobbies as well. I have a blazer like this. I bought it when I was 14. I bought it in the summer in the south of France. It was like a lot of money for me back in the day. I worked at that time, illegally of course, because I wanted to make money so I could buy more fashion items. And I fell in love with this blazer. It was from the brand Raiko. I'm not even sure if they still exist. I haven't heard from them in a long time. Okay, no, they're still alive and they're still posting. But at that time, it was a very expensive blazer. For me, it was 150 I paid with my own money, and at that time that was like basically working a month for me, because I think my hourly payment was probably for 20 maybe cleaning dishes. Yeah, it was not a lot, but I bought the blazer. I've loved it a lot. Now it's been in my closet for a while and I'm not wearing it as much as I used to be, but I think with the more height and the horse inspired looks, with the skinny jeans, with the high boots, a blouse, and then the blazer, we will be back. We will be back this winter, this autumn. I will be back wearing this blazer and I will cherish it. I love it forever. One of the best purchases I ever did. Thank God to my 14-year-old self. I did some good purchases after all. We also see the capri pants back, and I think that the skinny jeans will also be back. Maybe more of a flared, and then we have a more bigger boot where we can put everything inside. I think it will be really coming back. So prepare yourself mentally that we will be back at the skinny jeans. We've seen a lot of like very long skirts. I think it will make a huge comeback this autumn with wool or a suede or this plated version of it. We will wear it with the tall boots, the tiny boot, the ankle boot, the Dr. Martens. It's amazing, super easy to style. Don't need to see that there's a creep in the metro that will take pictures underneath your skirt. So amazing. You might think that you will look very Liberian boring with it, but if you wear like this collar or like maybe a blazer with a brooch, I think that will look very cool. The midi skirt is also a must-have Parisian autumn staple. It's giving, I did some effort but not too much. You can go more this sporty route, you can look more like this horse look, or just being more casual. It's great for the office, so super versatile. I prefer to have it in like a neutral tone, like either blue, black, gray, brown, so that you can easily dress it up and down. If you ask somebody that's between 25 and 30, they probably have somewhere on their legs a very cute mark from their Dr. Martens. We loved our Dr. Martens. They hurt the first week like hell. You probably have a wound from it somewhere, but they're super comfortable, especially when you're walking, strolling to Paris. The weather, cold, hot, rainy, they will survive. They're this kind of this grungy look, and I'm pretty sure we will see it back. You can wear it with a dress, with a skirt, with jeans. And now that I think Birkenstock is like hot and cool again, I'm pretty sure Dr. Martens will be next it girl brand. Also, the Dr. Martens is like amazing when you go to Montmartre and it's not asphalt that you're walking on, but cobblestones. So the perfect boot. You will not slip, you will not fall. It's amazing. I haven't worn mine in a long time and I'm kind of excited to be back wearing it. And thank God I didn't sell it, because I was literally thinking of selling it last year. But then the thing is with trends, I was like, it will come back and then I will regret it that I had sold it. So take yours out of the closet because we will be wearing it this autumn. They have them sometimes at the flea markets. I saw them in the area of Bastille, Oberkampf, Republiek. There's like lots of dupes. You will probably see them as well. But I think that the Dr. Martens ones have just really great quality. You have them for years to come. So it's definitely an investment. You can also check for Vestiaire Collective or Shelby or Vinted. I think you should go to an influencer pop-up. I'm pretty sure you can find them there as well. And that's it. My dream thrifted Parisian wardrobe for this autumn. These are the trends I think all the cool girl, it girls will probably be wearing it. And also we will definitely see it at Fashion Week as well. I think that everybody will make it more like a unique thing. Remember, fashion doesn't mean you need to look like everybody else. It also doesn't mean you need to buy every new trend. Because as I told you, I sometimes buy a trend and then don't end up wearing it, which is such a shame of money, time, and investment. Just choose a trend if you really think you're gonna wear it. Maybe give it some time to think about it. You don't need to buy the trend this season to blend in. Check out flea markets, secondhand shops, and pop-ups. There are like many influencer pop-ups where I think you can find amazing pieces. Build your own collection of stories and treasures, and I'm pretty sure you will look amazing, confident, and super this autumn. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and help me build a better and more confident community. If you're in Paris, maybe I will see you hunting the streets for the best finds. Let me know where you go and let me know what you found, and hopefully we see each other in the next video. Bisous!